everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Megan, and today I'm going to be discussing the next book that I read this year called The Summer Pact by Emily Giffin. I really like Emily Giffin as an author. Her books are just like such an easy, fun read, or at least the last few that I read. I read The Lies That Bind, I think it's called. That one is one of my favorites by her. And then I read Meant to Be when that came out, and then now this one. This is just like such a feel-good book. I read it in like 2 days. It's very shocking at first because there is a like warning at the beginning about like depression and like suicide, and it's like, oh, okay, there's probably going to be some depression or some type of traumatic experience that a character is going through. I was like, yeah, no problem. Didn't realize the prologue you were gonna find out about it in the first like couple pages, because there are 4 friends but there's only 3 people on the cover, and the girl who passed away, her name was Summer, and now I understand why it's called the Summer Pact, because these are 3 of her friends and they all made a pact to be there for each other, because Summer ends up taking her life because of just she was about to graduate from college, but she was an athlete and it was just very stressful. So it's kind of like scary to see like young people feel like their life should end over something that's so small, or like it feels so big in the moment. But I think there's more to life than the certain struggles that are happening right then and now and there. And it's just very sad to see, and I'm sure she's not the only one that has happened like this. Once you get past the prologue, it really is a cute, and like it was honestly kind of refreshing. I don't see many books that cover friendship. Everything, I wouldn't say everything, but some things I pick out, it's normally some type of love story. But this was really cool because it was the journey of 3-4 friends, and it was just so much fun to read. After reading every summer after, I was kind of like sad, but this book like boosted me back up. Like it was just so cute and so nice, and just a feel-good book. It also makes me like want to travel a lot more. This book and the friends and creating this pact, and when one of the friends, her fiance cheated on her, and so the other 2 fly down to Atlanta where she's at, and they're like, okay, we're gonna be here for you, because they don't want anything bad to happen to each other. And so the other 2 friends are also going through something that the timing of everything just seemed really on point with each other. So they decide to each pick a location, destination, and go and spend time there. And so it just like makes me want to go to like these different places in the world. And so I like how it captured each location and the journey that each of the characters on, and how they kind of like all intertwined and like know each other. I think the love story between Lainey and Tyson towards the end, like it was weird because I thought it was just gonna be like Hannah and Tyson, because Hannah's mom kept like bringing up Tyson, and so I knew when the characters first introduced each other in like the prologue, I had a feeling that it was going to be like Summer and Tyson, just because of the interactions, and you do kind of learn that they had feelings for each other. But it was just like a surprise to see Tyson and Lainey, which I kind of think I knew it was going to happen at a certain point in time. Like he mentioned in the book, like when she touched her hand is when their feelings started to change and they started to rely on each other more. The Hannah's love interest totally shocked me. Well, I guess it didn't really shock me, but like when Olivia and her were like texting, the way she was describing, I was like, oh, this is going to take an interesting turn. And so they all kind of ended up, I think where they needed to be at the end. And I think that was really cool because they each found love. One of them found them with each other, and one of them found them with someone else. And so when they ended up doing the running, I think it was like half marathon, or no, it was a full marathon in Paris, I had a feeling that Tyson was going to propose there. I had a feeling that was going to happen, because everything just led up to it. I was like, okay, this is going to happen. And so it was just like a really cute book, even though there was hardships. Like Lainey is dealing with alcoholism, and just the friend supportive. I think it's just like hard to find supportive people where it's a 2-way street. It seems like relationships and friendships now, it seems very like one-sided, I guess, or like one side's putting in the effort and others isn't. And so I really like how they have this pact and the support that they have for each other, because some of their families aren't necessarily supportive, and so the fact that they have each other to lean on, I think is really great. And that's kind of like one of the main things I've taken away from it, is the friendships that they have and the reliability of each other. Even though like Tyson and Lainey probably weren't the closest, you know, they put in this position where they did grow closer, and I think strengthening their friendship and then turning it into romance, it kind of made sense towards the end. And so Summer, who was kind of like the linchpin between everyone, you kind of see the impact that she has, and they still remember her. And I just loved everything about the friendship and the relationship, and I just think it was just like a great, like, positive story, an example for people to maybe look for that as well. That is it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.